What's up, North County? I'm your host, Randy Doty, and today we have Kari Krieger on the show and telling us a little about something new. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell us what you have going on.
Or what do I not have going on?
Yeah, either one. Whichever one you want to go with.
So I have a mobile, we just started a mobile event bartending service. However, we're trying to take it to the next level and started it more so as, so we have like the plug and play bartenders. So if you're having a wedding, we can hop in anywhere needed or customize, help out with garnishes, drink creations and stuff. Or the fun part, which is the hidden bars, like a speakeasy, creating a pop-up hidden speakeasy at an event.
Really?
Yep.
So tell me about that. How does that work?
Well, that started, so a while back ago when I'm sure you've heard 1122 in Paso. He's a super good family friend of ours. My husband Josh and I started going to that for date nights. And I kept kind of running back to why don't we bring this concept into weddings? And it was a little challenging because how do you take a whole group of a wedding and let them go through a very small, speakeasy event, and how do you keep everybody from trying to rush in there? So logistically, it took a couple of weddings to get it down. So we now have a host who runs it. You got a door guy, which Robbie has gotten to do that a couple times. So we just bring about 7 to 8 people in at a time. They're custom drinks, lots of flair to them, lighting on fire.
Really?
Super fun stuff like that. So kind of taking that concept, but adjusting it so it fits into weddings.
So it's like the wedding reception, but now it's an experience.
Right.
Kind of like a cool Central Coast, North County experience.
Right. So get rid of not really get rid of. Photo booths are still semi-popular sometimes, but more so just kind of, if you think about a wedding, what do you normally remember from a wedding?
So you asking me personally?
You remember. Yeah, that's if you remember, right?
Right.
Typically food, drinks.
Right.
But the bar often gets left out. And I don't understand why, because, food is number one, but then the drinks, that's so important too. So just trying to add something more to that to where people can kind of have that extra next thing that maybe nobody else has done yet. So kind of taking it to that level.
Yeah, that's an awesome concept. So, because you already have the wedding venue stuff that you do with the wedding planning.
Right.
So this is just a new element that you're merging in with that?
Yep, so event planning, I do florals sometimes. I've been running the bars between the two event venues that I manage. First, basically since as long as they've been open, just housing the bartenders, working through the training side of it. I don't specifically train them. They usually already have the training, but just working with them to take a bartending element and mix it with an event, because you can't treat the bar at an event the same as you would downtown Paso. It kind of, you have to change out how you're treating people at a wedding. I guess if that makes more sense.
Sure.
Because in a bar you can kick them out if they make you mad. At a wedding you can't do that.
Right.
So.
So the mobile bartending, that could even be like an event. Like say you're doing something at the event. Somewhere, and we need a licensed bartender type thing.
Exactly. So that would be probably with an event. It could be a plug and play. Also, kind of I'm trying to steer away from speakeasy so much as being the specific term, because hidden bar, it's really a hidden bar. Mm-hmm. I've done really cool ones, which I know, we'll just say it was a wizard theme. Specifically, they wanted Harry Potter, so we kind of played with that in the decor items.
Okay.
The drink was cool. It was a big coupe-tini, had a big bubble with smoke inside, and they popped it with a wizard wand.
Really?
So you can kind of play with stuff like that, smoking drinks. So that's kind of the next element. It's different than the outside bar, but you can take that to any event. It doesn't have to be just a wedding. It could be a birthday party or a retirement party.
So who comes up with these drink concepts?
It's a combo.
Little trial and error, maybe?
Yeah, I've worked on some, but a majority of them thus far have come mostly from a couple of the bartenders, and I have to give a lot of credit to Matt, who runs 1122. Thankfully, those owners have been gracious enough to allow me to kind of still steal them a little bit here and there, but he does a majority of that too. So he's kind of the the cocktail wizard.
And so when you do these events, are they kind of like getting into costume? I wouldn't say costume, but like theme type.
Yes, usually. Yeah.
Fun.
I have a client next year that wants to do Star Trek, stuff like that. Like just different themes. Obviously, they're licensed to, so I can't specifically copy them, but kind of pull in those elements to kind of create something fun.
So making, like I said, a fun experience that people go, that was awesome. Because we've all been to those, events or weddings or whatever and go, that was just the most craziest, awesomest wedding I've ever been to.
Yeah. It's a surprise because they don't know that it's there and you can't see it. So it's got the host who runs it, who stays pretty well hidden too. And it's usually, I have a couple different hosts, but I have one main one right now that goes to Polly. She's got the personality for it galore, but she'll pull 6 to 7 people and she looks for like groupings and stuff. And then she'll walk over and be like, hey, there's a hidden feature to this bar or to this event that you didn't know about. Come with me. And then she'll get them around the corner and kind of play the whole, is anybody following us? Here's what we're doing.
Oh, really?
So it's very interactive. Like she'll get them to knock on the door like a song or something. And then the door guy messes with them, which Robbie is good at that. And then they come in and then you have the bartender and they have to be, it's just an extra character. Like it's not just a normal bar or bartender, and it's a whole thing.
Wow, that sounds super cool.
You got to come to one.
Well, hopefully I'll be working at one of them.
Hey, there you go, door guy.
There you go. Robbie, sorry, you're out of here.
Yeah.
Dad's coming in.
Yeah. There you go.
He's got better hair than I do.
That's true. The ladies do love him.
Gosh. Well, awesome. So how does people get a hold of you to book this experience?
Yeah, so we have our website, which is slocraftcrew.com. There's the Instagram. So that's all brand new. This is actually part of the first rolling out. So we've been working on it for the past 6 months and just kind of gotten some videos and been working on photos and stuff. But I barely just hit the Instagram and we barely just hit the website. So you're one of the first.
Wow. So What's Up North County is going to help take that to the moon.
Yeah. I should have brought you a cocktail. Dang
right?
It.
I know. Next time. We're going to definitely have to revisit this.
Oh, yes. So, and get you into one that you can video through and stuff.
Well, right on. Well, thanks for coming on the show and sharing this information with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Well, there you have it, guys. I want to thank Kari for coming on the show and telling us about her business, Events by K-Ann and SLO Craft Crew. We also want to thank our new sponsor, Clint, with Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting. There you have it, guys. We'll see you next time.